I had a question come up about at the end of the semester if your class is ending and a new class is starting, or even going forward into the end of the year and wanting to use the same Google Classroom the following year. How do we do that? So I thought I'd make a quick video to show you. I'm going to just take this easy, very small um, Google Classroom that I have here labeled PJAS. I'm going to go to make sure you're in this main menu view of Google Classroom. So if you're not sure how to get there, if you're in, let's say you're in a class, just hit your three dashes, go to classes, and now you can see all your classes. I'm going to hit the three dots, and I'm going to get a menu. Move, copy, invite link, edit, copy, and archive. I'm going to copy this course before I archive the old one. And when I hit copy, I just have to choose a name. So maybe this is my new course for semester 2, or maybe it's the next year. Feel free to put whatever you want in here. I always like to put in the section part, it tells me which period. So let's pretend this is a class. And then if you want to put a subject, you can, a room number, you can. So I'm going to hit copy. Now, all my rosters, the kids that are enrolled in that class are not getting copied, and my announcements aren't getting copied. So your stream will be clear. There won't be any announcements on it, and it will not have any students in it. So right now it's kind of grayed out. It's because it's creating the class. This one will create pretty quickly because, let's see, where did it go? Just pops out of there. But it'll show up back over here. It'll create pretty quickly because the content is not very big. So if you have a full course, it's going to take a while for it to make a copy. So you'll see it show up in your list here. There it is. One thing I wanted to show you, if I click in here, you'll see the stream is clear. You'll see there's no people in it. And when you go to classwork, you'll see that everything comes in as a draft. Now, this particular class I don't have topics for because this is just a informational site for some students that are doing the science projects. But in any event, they would still be, it would copy over into the correct topics, and it would be organized just like the original one. So this one is organized like the original. It just is that I didn't have topics. So if you do have topics, don't worry, those will come over as well. Okay, so now let's say I am done with the course and I want to archive it because I don't want the students to have access to it anymore and I want to clean up my view. I'm going to hit those three dots again. I'm going to move down to archive. Notice it says archiving a class causes it to be archived for all participants. Archive classes cannot be modified by teachers or students unless they are restored. This class will be moved to the archived classes. Class files will remain in Google Drive. What's important to remember is that if you don't copy your whole course, but you want to have access to maybe some assignments on an archive course, you can still get to them. And I'll show you what I mean. So I'm going to hit archive, and you'll notice that course is now gone. To see what courses you have archived, you hit the three dashes, and you scroll all the way to the bottom, just above settings, and you'll see your archived classes have these diagonal lines through the top part. That's how you know that they are archived. If I did it by accident, I'll come in here and I can hit restore and it'll put it right back up into my classes section. So you and your students will be able to interact with this class again. This class will be shown in classes in the classroom menu. Okay, so if I wanted to do that, I can. Now, if I want to pull an assignment, for example, from an old course that's been archived, I would go to reuse a post, and all of my classes are here, including my archived classes. And you'll notice they say archived next to the name, and it's in parentheses. So if I wanted to pull an assignment, here's all my assignments. From my old course, I just click it and I can hit reuse, and then it'll pull it into this course so that I can make it an assignment. So just if you need more help on how to do that, I can certainly help you. But just so you know, you can just deleting that one. You can always gain access to your archived class assignments if you want them. If you know you're not using a class, you can go from the archived. So for example, that one I just made is for no reason. Now it's sitting in my archived classes, so it's making that list longer. I can, from here, delete the course. Once it's deleted, you can't undo it. Although any class files are still going to remain in your Google Drive. So that is how you store, archive, and copy courses.